What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. Megan Thee Stallion has been spotted out in Paris, France, attending the Renaissance show out in Paris, France. Here she is out there going crazy out in the audience with Jay-Z. Jay-Z keeps trying to put his hands on her and say something and touch and talk. Megan's like, yeah, that's real nice, but Beyonce's on right now. I'm trying to see what's going on. All right, Jay, I gotta take your hands off my waist now, Jay. All right, Jay, I get it. Take your hands off my shoulder, Jay. She's just like trying to watch the show. Now, remember I gave you guys the exclusive that Megan Thee Stallion at some point was going to join Beyonce on stage. And I thought it would be in France. Remember I said France, London, and of course back in Houston. But if she's out there, unless Megan Thee Stallion's out there on a business deal or whatever, I couldn't see why she would not take the stage with Beyonce to do the Savage remix if she's there. Other than that, why would she, fly all the way to Paris just to see a show that she'll be able to see soon in London or California somewhere? But at any rate, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Look at Jay. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. I do believe that she's going to make an appearance on that Renaissance tour. I did hear that a long time ago. And I'm just interested. When do you think Megan Thee Stallion's going to make her first appearance to do the... when do you think she's going to make her first appearance at the Renaissance tour on stage? We're going to keep our eye out for that, definitely. Moving on, Taylor Swift and Ice Spice. The video dropped. The video of... Karma, and we're going to take a look and see exactly how it's doing. So, they dropped the visualizer first. That visualizer is now trending number 11 in music, 2.8 million views in the first day. But they released the video just 15 hours ago, and the video has 3.7 million views already. That is trending number 2 on the music charts and on YouTube. So, it's trending number 2. Now, Taylor Swift also, of course, she released the Midnights. I guess that's like Midnight Deluxe or what have you. And so a lot of them songs are trending, but that is the top song right now off of this Midnight Deluxe album that Taylor Swift released. And that is Karma with Ice Spice. Now, a lot of people, it has rave reviews. Some people say they don't like it. Some people say it's trash. Some people say it's good. Then some people say, you know what, it's not that good, but it's a good look for Ice Spice either way. So, and I kind of agree with that as well. Like I said, I liked it. I liked Karma anyway. But it's like I said, it's not an overwhelming song. It's a typical Taylor Swift type song. And I just like the way they blended Ice Spice, where it was more like this was a duet as opposed to it being an Ice Spice feature. And, Taylor Swift found it out. She wrote and directed, the song and the video. So Taylor Swift is like morphing into this, not only a great, all-time great artist, but also a great producer and great director. And I could see Taylor Swift, directing other music videos, writing, for other artists. Like, she's already done that anyway. But I can see her getting more into it even more. And, Taylor Swift, she's killing it now. What is it, 15 years into her career? And she's still on top. And, Her record, and she does a lot of things in a short period of time. Like she put this out. She was able to write and direct this music video, put out the Midnight's Deluxe album, and all along on tour. And she has her another one of her remake albums that she remade over dropping in July. So, man, Taylor Swift right now to me is the number one artist in the world. Now you can argue with your mammy, but you know the proof is in the pudding. She's the number one artist in the world right now to me, bigger than Bad Bunny. She's the number one artist in the world because everything she puts out, it just she recreates herself. She reinvents herself with every song, as opposed to someone that has to wait until the next era reinvents themselves with eras. Taylor Swift is the only one that reinvents herself with every song. Taylor Swift. Unbelievable. And last but not least, we're going to close it out with Dricky. Drake and Nicki Minaj. Are they fighting again? Now, this, I'm going to throw y'all a bone. I started to put this on my members only. I'm going to do another video for members only. So, all you that not on members only, you're gonna catch a break here. And I give you stuff like this. Maybe this will attract more people to get on members only because you're not gonna hear anything else like this again. And we have videos like this on members only, so come join us. So I was talking to my Young Money, Cash Money, Nicki Minaj plug, right? And this recent thing with NBA YoungBoy has sparked a little bit of, not going to say a riff, but Drake isn't like the old Drake, wherein if he had an issue with Nicki Minaj, a lot of times he would just like tense up and just let it pass, right? She wouldn't even know half the time why he was mad at her. And I'm sure that was back when, Nicki was a bigger artist than Drake. Drake was in awe of Nicki. Whenever he was around Nicki Minaj, he would just freeze up. Like she was just not even real. You gotta remember, he, was infatuated with Nicki Minaj for years and years and years. And then the way he saw her rise, when they came into the game together and the way he saw her rise, it was like, she was like this, incredible star figure to him, even though he was a rapper. He used to be like in awe of Nicki Minaj. Well, Drake is a little different now. Drake is now a bigger artist than Nicki Minaj. If anybody wants to deny that, I don't know where you've been. He is. He's a bigger artist than Nicki Minaj, right? So he does things a little different now. He now lets her know if something is aggravating him or annoying him. He lets her know. So he basically wanted to leave. Are you going to continue doing collaborations with NBA YoungBoy after he has come at him constantly? Right? He wants to know because he is going to drop a record and he's going to have some bars for YoungBoy. Now, of course, he would never give bars to Nicki Minaj. He didn't do it during the Meek Mill situation. Even after Nicki was allegedly dropping bars in him and Meek Mill's on the, what was that? The Going Bad remix, I think it was. Going Bad remix or Down Bad or whatever that song was by Drake and Meek Mill, that trash ass song. But remember she did like a remix and everybody thinks she was throwing shots. He still never came back. He's never had shots for Nicki Minaj, so he's not going to give her any bars. It's just that he's going to probably have bars for Baby, and he basically allegedly warned Nicki Minaj in the past about NBA YoungBoy. He's basically said he is too unpredictable, right? He's too unpredictable, and he don't really rock with him. So they have gotten to indicate, incidents in the past where, oh, Drake rocks with a person that don't rock with Nicki, and Drake always brings up to her that he's never done any collaboration and never worked with any of the people, any of the women that she does not get along with. He's never worked with. And you just got to think back and say, again, it's probably true. I mean, he bought Cardi B out for OVO Fest, but as far as collaborations or what have you, he's basically saying he's never done a collaboration with Megan Thee Stallion. He's never done a collaboration with Lotto. He's never done a collaboration with Cardi B. And he just wanted to know, is she going to continue doing collaborations with NBA YoungBoy? Because she has asked him in the past not to do collaborations with certain people. Now, I know that Nicki Minaj and NBA YoungBoy is supposedly have another collaboration coming up on her album. So we're going to see what happens. Nicki Minaj going to pull that collaboration because of Drake? I don't think she will. I don't think she will. But we'll see what happens with that. Does Drake have a point? Does he say, you shouldn't be working with NBA YoungBoy because he's coming at me, and in the past I have not worked with your ops. So, I know he worked with Meek Mill. He worked with Meek Mill, but that was more on the lines of, remember, when after Meek and Nicki Minaj split up, they were not ops immediately. Nicki Minaj was still talking good about Meek Mill in that video with Flex. And when he said, I think you and Meek can get back together, she started grinning big. You know what I mean? And I thought at one point she was thinking about actually getting back with Meek until other things started coming. I'm going to do a video, maybe a industry stories or whatever, about those two. All right? I don't know whether I'll put that on members only or not, but I'm going to do an industry story about Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. But let me know down in the comments. You think it'll just blow over Nicki and say, well, it's just Drake being mad again? He'll eventually stop. Or do you think that, Drake is going to be so upset that Nicki says, you know what? I'm going to just pull the collaboration with NBA YoungBoy. Since the first three weren't really successful like that anyway, but we'll see what happens. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. I'll catch you on the next one.